So in this tutorial, I'll be giving you a very basic example of how to build a new game with Arena BuildingToolkit. So it will be extremely simple and requires few lines of code. Actually, no code is required in this tutorial. So first, you will see this folder called Arena SDK. Enter this folder. You will see this folder called Game Set. All the game examples we provide are located in this folder of game set. So let's say we want to create a new game called My Cool Game. And let's have this game here. Name it as test 1. So first, let's delete everything we don't need. Then create an empty object. Call this global manager. Then attach the global manager script to this object. Then let's consider what kind of elements we want to have in this game. So first, we definitely want a playground in the game. So let's enter this shared prefabs to look for the playground. And as you can see, there are lots of options for the playground you can select. So in our case, we will just select this basic playground which was as a child of the global manager. Then, since we want to observe the whole population instead of only observe the camera of each agent, we want a top-down camera over the game. So let's drag this prefab of top-down camera into the game as a child of the global manager. And note that here we may need to resize the field of view of the top-down camera a little bit so that it fits the whole playground into the camera. Okay, good. Now let's see how we can build agents in the playground. So let's say we want to build 2 teams. So first, we create an empty object called team 0. Attach this arena team on the game object, and then attach an agent in the team. So what kind of agent do we have in the Arena SDK? Let's take a look at the agent prefabs folder here. You can see there are currently 3 agent prefabs provided here, like this one, the worker, and also the most basic agent. So in our case, we'll simply want to first try out the basic agent. So let's drag this basic agent as a child of the team and adjust the position a little bit. Also, since we want 2 teams, let's duplicate this team 0 to make a copy of it that is called team 1. So after duplicating the team, you will need to change the team ID of the new team from 0 to 1 so that the global manager will recognize the 2 teams as different teams. And then let's move these 2 agents a little bit so that it is not inside each other. After this, you'll need to attach a bring to the global manager. Note that in the system of Arena, all the agents as a child of global manager will automatically use the bring attached on the global manager. So in our case, I'll simply need to attach this general layer, and you're using discrete action space, so attach discrete If you want to use continuous action space, simply attach general player continuous, and the Arena agent will automatically switch the action space to a continuous one. And also, I think that's the last thing we need to do is to assign this team material. So basically, you have two teams. You want some color to identify different teams. So that's how you did this. That's how you do this. You select two team material for the global manager, and you can search for team. As you can see here, there's already lots of team color, team material options you can use. So we just use team 0 for the first team and team 1 for the second team. Now let's see if the game runs as expected. Okay, no warnings, good. Then since you are using the single mode of the agent camera display mode, that means the only one camera is displayed in the window. So you have to use F1 and F2 to switch between different cameras. See, now we switch the camera to the red agent. Okay, let's try the action. So Q and E means rotate around the y-axis, and WQSD means to move around. And also you got this option of jump, which is space. Good. Now we have function agent in the game now. Let's take a look at how we can have the reward function. So let's say we want the two agents to compete with each other to reach a specific point in the playground. So we first need to attach some object representing the goal, the target in the playground. So let's go to the folder of Go and see we got this Go Around option you can use. Drag it into the playground. Just put it here. And attach this script called QGate. So this script means that any agent collided with this object will be killed. So as you can see, there are a few other options in the script. You can take a look at the description of the options in the code, and I'm pretty sure you will easily understand their meanings. So in our case, we'll only need to change this trick tags. So let's see, the basic agents and the basic player got this tag of body. We want this agent to be killed when the player collides with this object. So we simply assign the trick tags as body. Note that you can assign multiple tags in this trick tags field, which means that it will trick this event when collided with either of them. Sorry. So let's say we assign this to 2, and we also want something tagged with player to trick the event, but it's actually not necessary. So okay, now let's go back to the global manager. Now we know that each time an agent collided with this goal object will be killed. So in global manager, we can set the reward function to be competitive, and then the function type to be competitive ranking, which means that the reward will be given based on the order of being killed in the game. So for this option, ranking win tab, if you select a survive, it means that the agent that is killed at the last place will have higher reward. And if you select depart, the reward will be given in the other way around. So in our case, we want the agent to reach the goal object as soon as possible, which means we need to select this depart of the ranking win tab option. Now let's run the game and see if it works as expected. Now let's see if we want to the right agent. I know that the right agent is the agent with the team ID of 1. So let's see if we want this one to call it first. Okay, so as you can see here, agent in team 1 with agent ID of 0 is reset with ipso reward of 0, which means the blue agent got the ipso reward of 0, and the agent in team 0, which is the red agent, got the ipso reward of 100, which is exactly what we are expecting here. And now let's see if we are trying to get the blue agent to the target first. Now we can see the agent with team 1, they got higher ipso reward, while the agent in team 0 got no reward, which is also as expected. So now